How are the new mortgage rates affecting house sales? Well, to get an idea of what's happening, first I want to talk about some of the changes in affordability that the interest rates are causing. So if we're looking at a $250,000 mortgage and we say the interest rate went from 3% to 4.7%, the monthly payment for your mortgage will change from about $1,170 to almost $1,400. Now that's about $225 a month. Now, if you're on a variable rate, you might be higher, as high as like 5.8%. That will change your monthly payment to about $1,550 a month. That's an increase of about $380 a month. So strictly on a monthly payment scale, we're looking at about $225 to up to $400 as a change. And if we look at this from another angle of, say, a family with a combined income of $100,000, previously, they could afford a mortgage of around $430,000. And now that could be as low as $360,000, right? So we're talking about a difference of about $70,000. So those are the numbers that we're working with. But what does that actually do to the housing market? So those people who were looking at $430 houses and expecting to buy that now can only qualify for $350. So when that happens, you have to give something up for that price difference, right? We might be talking location, maybe you don't have an attached garage anymore, buy ensuite, those types of things. So does this change the number of buyers out there? Well, not really, they're still out there. But what happens is they kind of take a pause as they adjust to this new reality. And when this is happening, that really slows down movement, right? There's not as many people out there to buy. But when you're looking at people who want to move from their first home into their next home, that means that first home isn't getting listed either. As well, some people who are thinking of selling their house might hear this and say, well, I better wait until prices come back, so I'm not going to list my house either. So what that does is it brings down the demand, but it also brings down supply, which is what we're seeing in the Regina market right now. There's a very short supply, especially in what's categorized as the affordable market, or kind of that, $350,000 or less. Which creates this kind of interesting phenomenon going on where there's not very many buyers, there's not very many people wanting to sell, but for the right house that's priced appropriately and all fixed up and looking really good, we're still seeing a situation where there's multiple offers on that house. So it's very interesting in that people who are listing their house for sale, they seem to be either hitting the mark and getting multiple offers for their house, or missing the mark and their house is just sitting there for what seems like forever. So this is definitely interesting times. It's been many, many years since interest rates have risen this fast. And right now everybody is just taking some time to get adjusted to the new market.